Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. Today we have an unboxing to get into coming in from Kizer. Before we get started, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I release daily knife and EDC content. Hit that thumbs up button. That helps push this video out there to more people, and let us know what you're carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. Thank you to Kizer for sending this in for us to take a look at. I am really excited about this one. We're going to use that because those tabs are a pain to get into. So let's see what we are taking a look at. As always, very nice packaging from Kizer. We have our normal box, then a two-stage box, and inside here we are going to have our fixed blade and a couple of stickers here. Now, Kizer has really been dabbling in the fixed blade market, whether it's companion fixed blades or EDC fixed blades. So what do we have in store for you today? This is going to be the Kizer Smolt, but not just any old Smolt. This is going to be the Smolt in 3V. And this thing is a huge hit. I mean, it comes in like right around $70. I'll have it linked down in the description of this video. Around 70 bucks. And this is easily one of the best values on the EDC fixed blade market. 3V, it's got a coating on there, so you're going to have some prevention against corrosion. If you take care of your blades, though, you're going to be just fine. And then we are looking at a G10 with micarta inlay. Such a good looking fixed blade, and I love the size of this thing. Love the blade shape. They have a, I believe, D2 version. We also have a 154 cm version of this knife, which I have featured on the channel previously. If you're not familiar, this is going to be coming in at 2 3/4 inches of cutting edge, 3 inches of total blade, and right at 6.5 inches for our total blade length, which is ideally the perfect size. 6.5 to 7, 6.5 to 7.5, I would say, even up to 8. But I would say 6.5, 7 is a perfect spot to be in, especially if you are just trying to find your way. You're new to the EDC fixed blade world. I would definitely start with something that is on the smaller end. Now, one that I can highly recommend, I'm carrying it on me right now, is the Kizer Muskrat. This is in D2. They have 154 cm as well. And this is what I mean. Kizer, you know, a folding knife production company, is pumping out some incredible EDC fixed blades. Lots of different sizes, different styles, different ways to mount these fixed blades. And they are also including scout straps with some of their fixed blades. They're including deep carry clips with others. Now, underneath your insert there that the fixed blade comes in, it's going to come with that Kydex sheath there. It is a pancake style sheath. My main recommendation to Kizer, and it's not even necessarily, they don't have to change the sheath, but I would change on how they send the fixed blade to mount. I would put a deep carry clip on here or some scout straps. If they made this into a taco style sheath, which means just one piece of Kydex folded over, it would eliminate one or the other side of the flange. So you have a nice small sheath, and you have a way to either use, you know, and you don't need all these sides. You can mount a tech lock, you can mount scout straps, you can mount a deep carry clip. So you have lots of options even without this extra flange here. And you might be saying to yourself, well, what's a taco style sheath? And the Muskrat comes with a taco style sheath here, and you can see how they're just a little bit shorter. They're not as tall, and it's just easier to deal with in the pocket, in a scout carry. Now, as the fixed blade gets larger and larger, then a pancake style sheath makes sense, right? But when we're talking about these smaller EDC-able fixed blades, a tech lock is probably, honestly, one of the last ways I would use a knife like this. That's typically for on your belt, kind of an outdoor bushcraft carry, that type of thing. And this is going to be geared more for EDC. Now, that it comes with this tech lock, or this textile lock, I should say. It's not a tech lock brand, but same idea. It has nothing to do with this being a bad mechanism or anything like that. If I were setting up a fixed blade for, outdoor use, whether it's camping to bushcrafting, whatever, then I'm going to probably use a textile lock. They're awesome. They're easy to use, easy to clip on the belt. They're secure, they're safe, they're well done. I really like tech locks, but they just don't fit, in my opinion, with an EDC fixed blade. I would even rather see it come with this style clip, and that's what the Muskrat comes with here. Although it's not a, perfect solution, right out of the box, this person can put this in their pocket, they can clip it on a waistband, and they can also put this on their belt. Now, you can get USA-made scout straps to carry this horizontally. You can get a deep carry pocket clip, an Alti clip, and you might be asking, well, what's an Alti clip? Well, that's an Alti clip right here. That is what I have on my other Kizer Smolt. I hope I've been calling this the Smolt and not the Militol. I did that the last video. And this is what I mean by a deep carry clip here. So if this came with either a deep carry clip like this or some sort of scout straps right out of the box, I mean, this would be an amazing, it already is, but it would be a total package, I should say. Now, it's not a huge deal because you can get this for $70, which is an amazing deal. And you can get an Alti clip like this for like 10 to 15 bucks, or you can get USA made pull the dot scout straps for like 10 to 15 bucks. And I will link both of those down in the description, as well as both these fixed blades. I'll link everything I can that you see in the video here. Now, these aren't the USA made straps I'm referring to. These are USA made, but if you just don't know, these are scout straps right here. They would be the same idea, except those are pull the dot straps. These are screw on, and these are custom made. But there's lots of options out there. So let's just say you spend the 70 on this, and then you spend another, let's just say 15 bucks. You're only in it 85 bucks to have a complete package when it comes to an EDC fixed blade, and you're done. You're good to go. Because, for instance, a knife like this here, this Asher, this comes with this clip, but we're talking $110, $120. So, yeah, and if you were to buy the Smolt and buy either a Alti clip or scout straps, you also still have the tech lock that came with it if you were to want to switch it someday or something like that. So you're saving a little bit of money getting an excellent fixed blade opposed to spending more money, right? And you could go with a version like this, which is in 154, micarta and wood inlay. I don't know if this version's back in stock yet. I know these came and went very quickly, but these versions are out there in 154, and they are coming in around, what are they coming in at, like 50 bucks or something like that? 50 to 60. So you could potentially do 50 and 15, and you're looking at 65 bucks. This 154 CM variant is going to be fully capable of taking care of your EDC tasks. Now let's see what kind of edge they put on this thing. And from what I can gather, and other people have, tested the 3V out from Kizer. And from what I can gather, they do it pretty damn good. I think it's right there where it's supposed to be at. So we're getting a super steal here at a insanely good price point here. But you can kind of pick your poison. I think there's 2 different versions of 3V. I think there's several versions of 154 cm. As far as when they're in stock, there are several different versions of this knife you can pick up in a decent price range. For my money, if you're going to do it, go get the 3V and get yourself either a deep carry pocket clip or scout straps or an ulti clip, and you're done. You're done. So that's the way I would roll it. I mean, there are a lot of good options out there. This is a perfect intermediate type size, a little bit larger than this muskrat here, and a little bit smaller than something like this Asher fixie here. As you can see, the Asher fixie is a little bit larger. So it's a perfect size, the Smolt is, to kind of find out, and if it were to happen that you buy a fixed blade and find out, man, it's not something I want to EDC. It's too big, it's too heavy, it's too this, it's too that. Well, that fixed blade can fill a different role. Whether you put it in a backpack in your car, put it by your bedside. I mean, you can use the knife in a multitude of other scenarios, not just your EDC fixed blade. It's a learning curve. The chance that you nail your EDC fixed blade, your perfect setup and everything in the first shot is very slim. It took me a dozen or more till I finally figured out where I want to be at and all that sort of stuff, what I'm looking for. But with the information that's out there now on this type of stuff, because 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when I was, starting up, there wasn't a ton of info on EDC fixed blades. So with all the information that's out there, you can definitely, kind of whittle down where you want to be at, what size, what you're looking for, all that sort of thing. And that's what I'm here to hopefully help you accomplish, at least get you a little closer. But if you were to get something like this, like I said, it's right in that perfect middle ground size. And if you were to get this and say, man, I need something smaller. Well, you have, say you bought the ulti clip or the scout straps. Well, you already have that. You already have a tech lock. If you go out and buy the muskrat for 40, 50 bucks, whatever these are, 30 to 50, I think, because you're looking for something smaller. Well, now you just added to the different ways that you can carry it. You have options and you can kind of go back and forth. Or you might ultimately decide, well, I need something a little bit larger than this. I'm going to use this as a such and such knife, whatever it might be, a pouch knife, a backpack knife, in the vehicle knife, whatever it might be. You can put this knife that you may, that you're not going to use if you decide that in a different role. So I wasn't planning on doing all of that. I was just planning on merely taking a look at the knife and kind of talking about the knife. But for the people who, might be new and seeing stuff like this for the first time, I wanted to kind of cover it again. But if you are new to the channel, refer back to some of my other fixed blade videos. I have a couple of them. They'll be easy to find. They're some of my, most viewed videos, and there are lots of options in there as well if this isn't necessarily striking your fancy, or you just want to see what else is out there. I also have a lot more EDC fixed blade content coming up, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm stoked because EDC fixed blades are making a huge comeback, or I guess not comeback. They're making a huge first impression, and there's a lot of companies picking up different models and different EDC fixed blades. We've been seeing it from Bastion, Kubey, Kizer, and then a lot of other boutique companies, and then all your prototypical fixed blade companies, SE, Tops, and so on and so forth. So it's a good time to be getting into EDC fixed blades. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to leave them down in the comments. I try to answer everyone that I can, and if I have an answer, I will give it to you. If I don't have an answer, I will try to find out for you. I'm just such a nice guy. Let me know what you think of the Kizer Smol down in the comments, and let me know what are some EDC fixed blades that have worked for you, and maybe some that haven't. That way, we can all kind of help each other down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button before you head out. I really appreciate it. It helps push these videos out there to more people. If you're new here, I release daily knife and EDC content just like this. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. That'll notify you anytime I release new content. I will throw a couple of videos up here and here, and the one that YouTube, the algorithm, is recommending for you is right here in the center. Go check that out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.